You're listening to The Feel Better Show, brought to you by the Academy Awards.
It's the Feel Better Show. This is Feel Better with the Feel Better Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am, of course, your host with the most Feel Better. And as always, with me, my compatriot, it's DJ Overflow, a.k.a. Al on Movies, the best man that you can ask to deal with musical nightmares and technical problems that we've had all day.
I get lucky.
You do.
Yeah. Well, per se, that's another conversation for another time.
That's a PG 13 conversation. We're only a PG thing, so we're only allowed to swear once.
I got you.
Al, how's your day been?
Next question.
Oh, we're that bad, eh?
Well, it's whatever. I do whatever. Work's work and life's life. But whatever. I'm happy to be here talking about
The Oscars hangover. That's right, the episode that everybody's been talking about. The controversies, the crazy outfits. We're not going to talk about outfits,
I don't think there was too during the show. I don't think there was too much controversies.
Well, there was a moment that Spike Lee wasn't happy. But
Really?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not watch too much of the Oscars. So,
Same here.
But
I've
I've seen the highlights, and I do want to talk about specific performances. Lady Gaga. Anyways,
But we're going to jump right into it. This is a recap episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you our picks. Then we're going to show you the winners. And I will tell us at the end of the episode who won.
it's not me. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I don't think it's me. I think we both lost.
No, but between the both of us, and then we're only doing
a few of the categories.
Yeah, we haven't talked about. We haven't used all the categories. We only picked the selective few because we didn't want to go over an hour.
We just made an hour on the last one, so yeah.
Yeah.
So first category we're gonna start from the back to the front.
Mm-hmm.
So we are talking best original screenplay. So obviously my choice was The Green Book.
Mm-hmm.
You chose Vice.
No, I chose The Green Book.
You chose The Green Book?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. Then yes, that's right. I chose Vice. You chose The Green Book. And obviously the winner was The Green Book, ladies and gentlemen. They were the ones that won. So, Al, why did you go with The Green Book originally?
I'm not gonna lie, it's just more of a guess. But I heard a lot of great reviews on the story plot because this is an original screenplay. It's one of the Farrelly brothers that directed it, and I pretty much, which is funny because it's like my two favorite movies of all time. Three would be there's something about Mary, Dumb and Dumber, and Kingpin, and just
Bill Murray, Bill Murray in The Kingpin.
Bill effing Murray.
King.
It's Call Me Ernie or Big Ern. No. Anyways, but I just feel like there's a lot of hype in this movie, and I want to see this movie now.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it throughout the episode, but
they picked up a few winners.
Yeah, and some categories I'm just very surprised, which we'll talk more about leading up to throughout the episode. But,
so we're gonna move on to the second one, which is best adapted screenplay. We both chose Black Klansman. It's an amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. And this is, I think it's well deserved. Mm-hmm. So obviously it won. There was a nice moment between Sam Jackson and Spike Lee.
I saw the highlights to that one, and oh man, that brother love, man.
There was so much love, and you have.
I think is that Spike Lee's first ever.
Yeah, it's his first. I think it's his second.
Oh, a second? Okay.
I think it's his second. Mm-hmm. The first one I think was. Hold on. You know what? I'm just gonna check really quick because I want to make sure.
Nonetheless, this is a great accomplishment for Spike Lee.
Yeah.
Given like throughout his career, what he has accomplished, awards or not, like his pedigree of movies that he's created and directed is like it's gonna be etched throughout time. So I'm happy that he got recognized for his involvement and for what he presented with Black Klansman. It's it's one of the great movies that of 2018 for sure.
So for the Academy Awards, he's been nominated 5 times. 3 this year. Back in 1990, he had Best Original Screenplay for Do the Right Thing. He was nominated.
Really? Okay, he was nominated, but
he didn't win.
Yeah.
1998, he was Best Documentary Feature with 4 Little Girls. He was nominated.
I've heard about that documentary.
It's actually really good.
You saw it?
I saw pieces of it.
Okay, I gotta check it out.
In 2006, he was given an honorary award. And this year he was for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay. So theoretically, for his movies, this is his first win. So it was a huge thing for him, and he got to share it with Sam Jackson, who is a huge collaborator of his.
Oh man, yeah.
Shows up, I think, in every single one of his movies.
No, I don't think every single, but like in the beginning part, like the Jungle Fever and
a lot of movies he's in it, and they're best buds. So I'm very happy for Spike Lee to win, and this movie deserved it. It was amazing. I just thoroughly enjoyed it fully. Now we're going to move on to anything else you have to say?
No, I'm just happy that he was. I'll talk more about it like throughout the episode, but I'm actually happy he won an award nonetheless. So
it's well deserved. Moving on to Best Sound Editing, we have our 2 choices. I took Bohemian Rhapsody, and you took A Quiet Place, and the winner was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Well deserved. I'm saying it's well deserved because of the musical scoring. It's off the charts. Like, come on, it's Queen.
It's Queen. It's Freddie Mercury. It's Queen. Like the development of like a lot of the popular songs that they created. I really thought A Quiet Place was just gonna win just because of the in-depth quietness.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think Quiet Place should have won, or even the Black Panther, because both were great in sound editing. Personally, I think A Quiet Place should have won, but because it falls into the trap that is a horror movie, that's what it is.
I don't really buy it.
Well, look. The first, how long did it take for a superhero film to win?
Or even to get acknowledged.
Right? Like you had The Dark Knight, which was a phenomenal movie. Like the Nolan movies, you have Christopher freaking Nolan directing.
Christopher freaking Nolan, wow.
Directing movies, and they're not even, or they're getting BS nominations. You know, and this, I think A Quiet Place should have won. The simplicity of the sound editing. You got to be careful with the table.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Just the simplicity of the sound editing and all that. It's amazing. Like this movie, I think A Quiet Place should have won. But I'm happy that I won this round. Just saying. I'm happy.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
You have a round on me. We should be tied.
I'm only tallying your score. I know what my final tally is, so we'll talk about it when we get there. But
all right. So we're moving on to Best Cinematography. So that you chose A Star Is Born. I chose Roma.
Yeah, and I think Roma won, right?
Yeah, Roma was the winner. I went with it because it's a black and white. I know the old white people, the waspy people. They like that artsy fartsy stuff. So that's the reason why they went with Roma. Like, it's not undeserved. Roma, you have Alfonso Cuarón, who directed it. He's an amazing director. He has a beautiful eye for stuff.
Have you seen it, though?
No. It's not my cup of tea. It's an artsy movie.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, but it's an artsy movie. I'm not an artsy guy.
I am, but I do want to.
You have to be in the mood for it,
but that's the thing, too. You need to be in the mood. But again, he did direct Gravity and Children of Men. Children of Men, which is a great movie.
Both of them are great movies.
Yeah.
Roma, I looked at the trailers and I was like, eh.
I will make an effort.
You have a better chance of me going to see The Favorite versus Roma.
I think I'll when I eventually see it, I'll talk to you about it and tell
All
you
right,
how it
no
is.
problem.
But it's available to watch it at any time on Netflix.
Yeah, so that's fine there.
Okay, so yeah, you won that. You won that round too.
All right, moving on. Sorry, I'm a little behind here. What's going on? We are moving to best visual effects.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
oh, this is a
yeah. So you chose Avengers. I chose Ready Player One.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought Avengers was gonna win.
It was a toss up. The only things I didn't think we were gonna win was Solo and First Man, and I was wrong because First Man won.
It was First Man, right? But I kind of get it in a sense.
I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't get why First Man won. It's for visual effects wise. I can maybe see them not going for Avengers.
But that's the thing.
I can see them not going because Avengers. Yeah. Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
Avengers is very, very much CG. Like it's nearly all CG. So I can understand them going. It's all computers. It's not real. It's not visual. You know. It's not in your face. Ready Player One, same thing. But at least Christopher Robin deals with live action and CG, and they interpret it so well. And same with Solo. First Man, I haven't seen it, but
you haven't seen Solo?
I haven't seen First Man. No.
Oh, you haven't seen First Man? I kind of want to see First Man. Though. I've always wanted to see it because I've always had fascination with like space.
And Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, because one of my favorite movies of all time is Apollo 13. So
that's a great movie. Yeah. Like if they said Apollo 13, I'd be like, okay, I can see it. But I haven't seen First Man, so I don't know what.
I think this would have been a great movie to see because it was filmed in IMAX. I think this would have been great to see it in the big screen, but I'll have to make judgments to see it in like.
Personally, I don't see it.
Well, I'm a big fan of Damien Chazelle as a director.
He look like his directing.
I like La La Land, so.
Of course you do.
But I also like Whiplash. Is one of my favorite movies of all time too.
Whiplash is an amazing movie. Don't get me wrong. He's an amazing director, and kudos to him for getting nominated in this award. But I don't know if I believe it should have won. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I was really adamant to think that Avengers were going to win. No offense to Ready Player One, I love that movie too.
It's nostalgia. It has great visual effects.
Yeah.
But it's mostly CG, so I can understand them not choosing it. All right, we're gonna move on to a category that we all love.
I called this one a lockdown.
Oh yeah, it was a lockdown. We both chose Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Not even going to delay it. It's Into the Spider-Verse.
I think because I just recently watched it again, and rewatching it again, I feel like this movie should have been in the Best Picture. Just not because of the visual, of course, but also at the same time, it's such a great story taken from a beloved comic book superhero.
I agree with you. The only problem is they just recently put in a superhero movie. I highly doubt they're going to put an animated film. Has there been any animated film for Best Picture?
Yeah, I know one of the Toy Story movies was nominated.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what year, and I don't know which of the Toy Story movies.
Hold on.
Yeah, look, let's
pulling up the Googs.
Let's go back in time.
Go back in time.
What's it? That's Back to the Future. Shout out to anybody who loves Back to the Future.
Films. Best Picture. There we go. Hey, someone already searched it for me.
Oh, really nice.
So, Beauty and the Beast in 1991 was the first animated film ever nominated for Best Picture.
Wow, really?
And Toy Story 3 in 2010.
I remember that. Cause I love Toy Story 3. It is Toy Story 3, right?
Yeah.
I think out of the other Toy Story movies, the third one is the best one.
It's up there. Here, so I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure this out, and the thing is horrible.
No, it's fine.
So yeah, I'm going to say there's been 2 or 3. There hasn't been that many.
No, there's not a lot, but I just remember.
But
I remember Toy Story. One of the Toy Stories was
and like Beauty and the Beast, Toy Story. I didn't know that either. Was the first one that was 1991? They just are you seriously thinking that? As great as the story is for Spider-Man, do you think they're going to actually give it a nomination after there was so much pushing to get Black Panther.
I figured it should have been deserved for
Look,
Best Picture.
there's a
If
lot
Black
of
Panther-
movies.
If Black Panther wasn't in it, I'd be happy with Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
Look, there's a lot of movies this year that deserve to be in Best Picture
Mm-hmm.
that weren't,
Mm-hmm.
and there's movies that are Best Picture, and you're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Bohemian Rhapsody. No, but okay, I'll explain more when we get there. When we get there. I'll
Anyways,
explain.
it was a well-deserved
Yeah.
win for
Mhm.
Marvel,
Mhm.
for Disney.
Well, it's for Sony.
But Marvel.
Yeah,
produced-
Marvel's part of it, but I know Sony is reaping the benefits of
Oh
that
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. They're
They-
reaping.
You know what I mean?
We'll move to the next one.
Mhm.
It's Best Supporting Actress. Now
Mhm.
you chose Regina Hill.
King.
Sorry,
Gotcha. No, yeah.
Regina King, and I chose Amy Adams.
Mm-hmm.
You won this one.
Because again, I didn't see if Beale Street could talk, but I heard great buzz on
I
her
did too.
performance, and I heard great buzz about the movie. I heard there's a lot of cry in terms of why this movie wasn't nominated for Best Picture too.
I
but
think it probably should have.
yeah, and again, this is one of these movies I saw the trailer and I've seen highlight performances of Regina King for that movie.
Looking
Back at it, this is one of the movies I'm gonna make an effort to see for sure.
Yeah. I looking for the pictures for the Best Supporting Actress
Mhm.
and finding one for Regina King. Sorry.
Yeah.
I found like just the pictures and I watched the trailer. It looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, kudos to her. She deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
Long overdue.
Mhm.
Long overdue. We're going to move on to Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah, at this point now, like my picks are just pretty much downhill. So.
Yeah. So you chose
I chose
Sam
Sam
Rockwell.
Rockwell.
I chose Adam Davey.
Adam Driver.
Where am I getting these names?
Uh,
At least I'm a half.
I know you're. It's all good. It's all good.
So the winner of this movie was obviously the Green Book.
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali.
Mr. Ali.
Mr. Ali himself.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I'm horrible with names. I
It's
don't
all
even know
good.
how I have my job. My day job, I have to use people's names. And
Trust me too. I butcher like last names. That's why I would apologize to whoever I'm
Yeah.
talking to. It's like I'm gonna like butcher your name, but it's this, and then I would take a stab at it, and then they would either like be offended or they would chuckle.
Yeah,
9 out of 10 times they would chuckle, but
you get the one.
Yeah, would they get offended for sure?
Yeah, but this is well deserved. Out of look, this was a.
I think this is his second one too, because I know he won for best supporting for Moonlight.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
It's well deserved.
That's a great movie too. So,
It
but yeah,
is.
but even though he wasn't in it a lot for the for Moonlight, he deserved that.
I
award.
personally don't think he was a supporting actor in this movie.
I think he would. Because the thing is, it's like you had Viggo Mortensen for best. I think maybe they could have both been nominated. But then
It's true,
like you're
but
filling out.
Vigo could have been supporting in this. I think
Yeah,
the way the character is and drawn and that. But hey, who knows? It's well deserved. I really didn't feel Adam Driver thing winning it when I picked him. I just
Again, I think I said last week too. I would have swapped Adam Driver for that 70s So dude, Topher Grace.
Yeah.
I thought his performance is just more kind of interesting because of he playing David Duke.
Yeah.
No, but don't get me wrong. Like Adam Driver is a seriously great actor. Hopefully for episode 9 he'll be nominated for his performance as Kylo Ren.
There is a chance.
There's just a slim chance, but there's a chance.
Stranger things have happened. But well done, well deserved. We're moving on to Best Actress. We both chose Glenn Close.
Yeah.
And we were both
I think
wrong.
that this is an upset.
Yeah.
By every stretch of the imagination.
I don't know. I have not seen The Favorite. The actress name is eluding me.
Olivia Colman. I know she was in Hot Fuzz with Edgar Wright, and she's a British actress. That's I only know this because I follow Edgar Wright.
Yeah,
he's
he's a
like
great guy.
But
I watched the trailer and
okay, you saw the trailer.
Saw the trailer and it looked like she should have been a supporting actress, and Emma Stone or Rachel Weisz should have been leading in this and not her. But I don't know. Gaga, I would have.
I think
if
if Glenn Close wasn't in it, I think I would have given it to Lady Gaga.
Me too, because that performance.
Yeah,
Holy.
I speak highly of that movie a lot. Like, and I just saw it recently too. Like how many weeks ago? So, but again,
It's I haven't seen fully the movie,
mm-hmm.
but just the clips I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
just seeing them on stage singing,
Mm-hmm.
she deserved it
Yeah,
fully, and I think the only reason she didn't get it
mm-hmm.
is because one, it's not a period piece,
Mm-hmm.
and she's a musician.
Mm-hmm. But I'm happy she won. We didn't pick this the category, but I'm happy that she won for best original song.
Yes.
I believe so. And I want to talk about that performance. Like I didn't see it live,
Say
but I
it.
saw,
Talk.
I
now,
saw the performance with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. I like the song "Shallow."
sir. Yep.
When I saw the performance, I could see like tension.
Oh,
and
they
between their eyes.
were so amazing, and then Bradley
Let-
Cooper stepping back and letting Gaga have all the limelight at the end.
Yeah, and it's such a heartthrob.
I swear to God, this she deserved it.
Mm-hmm. And she was so elegant too.
She was.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't mind like artsy Lady Gaga, but
I'm glad she's kind of toned down the
I'm
arts.
actually in the same boat too. She's like being herself. She's
Yeah.
being real. She looks great.
Mhm.
She's being herself basically. So I like whatever she does from then on, like movie, music wise, I'm all aboard.
Look, I'm definitely gonna see this when it comes out on digital or on.
I think
Blu-ray
it's on. I think it now is on digital copy, but I believe on Blu-ray will be out
Yeah,
eventually.
once
soon.
it's out, I'm gonna watch it. This is a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, no, I highly recommend. It's a great movie. Like it's a great movie to watch with a loved one, but
Yeah.
there is heartache in the end. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it's worth watching the performance, especially too with Sam Elliott, which I will go into. Because he was nominated for Best Supporting.
Yeah,
right?
he was the best.
I didn't because he wasn't in it for long. I'll touch a little bit on that. Like he wasn't in it for long, but he still a great performance nonetheless. But Lady Gaga, if Glenn Close wasn't there, or if like the Academy didn't pick Olivia Colman, Lady Gaga could have won it for sure.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to Best Actor.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Rami Malek, and you had Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, yeah.
And my boy won. That's right, Rami Malek for Freddie Mercury.
Now, okay. And first of all, I'm happy for Rami Malek.
Yeah,
and
well deserved.
When I saw the highlights, that when that affectionate kiss and love with his, I guess, girlfriend or wife, I don't know who, that was pretty cute. I didn't watch his acceptance speech, but I heard it was very moving nonetheless. You know what? I'm happy for him, and you know what? I can get why he wanted, just because. Look, to me, Bohemian Rhapsody is like a like by the numbers, like
it's a music. It hits all the beats.
He makes the movie. So if that's the case, then all power to him, like winning this award. I hope, and he's a great actor nonetheless. So I'm hoping that he'll rise like a phoenix and do all these creative and challenging roles. But good for him.
I'm happy
Mr.
for him.
Robot. Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm happy for it. It's a great choice. The other guy, Bradley Cooper, I would not have been upset with if he won. Christian Bale, I would not have been upset.
I think any of them would have been great. Like William Dafoe.
Look, I'm a huge Dafoe fan. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I see some of his more artsy films, like The Florida Project. Great film.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's on Netflix.
Oh man,
If it's either on Netflix or on Crave.
No, for sure. I'll definitely check it out.
It's so good.
Yeah. And he didn't win for that award, eh?
No, I don't even think he was nominated.
No, I know he was not. I don't know if it was supporting or best actor, but I know he was nominated. But I guess he didn't win because we could have
he
talked about it. But hey, look,
any one of those guys should have.
Honestly, that's the case. Like if you go Morrison too, like
he plays a racist Italian and he has to drive a black guy around. Like the tension there and the dedication to that's important. I'm guessing. I'm looking at everything and I'm guessing. Pardon me.
No.
Raimi is probably the weaker out of all of them. Like if you're looking at the type of character they play, but he does do an incredible job as Freddie Mercury. So I have to give it to him. Like everybody except for Bradley Cooper are playing an actual living person that you can go back and watch video on, or at least learn about the person. Whereas, and he embodies the character. So
yeah, I just look at it. 3 out of the 5 are like biopic.
4 out of the 5.
Was it 4 out of the 5?
Yeah. So you have the Green Book is a autobiography.
It is an autobiography. Okay.
Well, it's a story of.
Okay, but those characters are
real
real
people. Real
okay.
people. Obviously, Rami Malek playing Queen's frontman, Freddie Mercury. You have Christian Bale playing Dick Cheney, and you have William Dafoe playing Van Gogh, and Bradley Cooper is just playing a character that was created.
He plays a younger, sexier version of Sam Elliott.
Yes.
Yeah, that deep voice. You gotta love that.
Oh.
Ooh, God. I think I'm starting to grow a new man crush on
Sam
Bradley.
Elliott?
Well, Sam Elliott always.
Okay.
Like move over Chris Hemsworth, Bradley Cooper now at center.
All right. That's interesting. Speaking of Chris Hemsworth, he's playing Hulk Hogan.
Should we talk about that?
I don't think so.
We'll save that for another episode. I have.
You have thoughts?
Oh yeah. God.
Do we ever? All right, moving on.
I just remember Bradley Cooper is supposed to play Vince McMahon in another biopic. So we can talk about that in the future. Oh, we'll talk about that. Yeah, WrestleMania weekend.
Future. Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
So moving on, we have Best Director. So I picked Spike Lee because he deserved it.
Yeah.
And he deserved it hard. You picked Alfonso Cuarón.
I'm happy I won that one.
And the winner was Alfonso.
Yeah,
for Rome.
Again, this was just by like
luck?
buzz. No, a buzz that I'm hearing.
So there was some controversy.
Yeah, I want to hear about this one because I didn't.
So
hear about
when Spike Lee won, he was happy. Then they announced the Best Director.
Mm-hmm.
Spike Lee actually got up and wanted to leave the
Dolby
Dolby Theater. Yeah, he was stopped. Oh, sorry about that.
No,
he was stopped at the doors
I didn't see this. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
and was sent back. There's an overhead picture where you see Alfonso walking by and you have Spike Lee walking the other way.
Mm-hmm.
And
I gotta see this. I didn't see this highlight. Wow.
I'll try and link the video if I can find it in the show notes.
Definitely find it. You'll be able to find it for sure on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I saw a picture. That's all I saw.
But
I'm gonna try and find video of it.
You know what? Kudos to Spike Lee. You know what?
He deserved.
If he wanted to not be there, like, look, he's a proud man, right?
Oh,
great movie. I think he could. And you know what? Even though I picked Alfonso Cuarón, like Spike Lee, I would have been happy for Spike Lee for sure. And I said that in the last episode. I just picked it because of buzz and you know what I mean. But
I think the only reason Alfonso won, and I'm not taking anything away from the win. He's an amazing director. He deserves it. But because he directed an art house film that fit with all the waspy people at the head of the Academy, that's why he won. I'm not taking anything away from him, but Spike Lee is known controversial, and I think they just didn't want to deal with the controversy of his film.
You know what? I would just said, you know what? I would have just let him be. Just let it go. Just let him leave. Could I, like, okay, let's say by chance... Oh, I don't want to jump to the conclusion, but you know, because like Black Klansman was because it's the last, Best Picture is the last category of the night.
Yeah,
I would have like if Black Klansman would have won, would Spike Lee could have come back? Like we never know, right? But
true.
Look, if you, I would have just let Spike Lee leave.
Yeah,
you know,
look, he deserved to win. Yeah. I take nothing away from Alfonso, but I am fully in the camp.
Freaking Academy, I swear to God.
Yeah, they're stealing it. Moving on, the biggest, baddest category of all people. It is the Best Picture. So I chose Black Panther. You chose Roma. Good choices.
Yeah. But I was going through I thought they were going to go for the artsy.
Yeah, it looked like everything was pointing to the artsy, but they did not. They went with the biopic here of Green Book.
And to be honest with you, it's a little bit of a surprise. I did not see that.
It is.
Because I could have seen any other one other than Bohemian Rhapsody to win.
Yeah.
I didn't see Vice, but you know what I mean. But I think it wasn't like it's not like I'm happy that Green Book won. I just didn't think that it would win. Given the I don't know, I would have just picked. I would have been happy for Black Panther or even Roma.
Yeah,
but
Look,
or even Stars Born. Again, I praise that movie a lot. So.
look, Spike Lee said it last time he was nominated for Best Picture. He lost out to a movie about driving, aka Driving Miss Daisy.
It's a good movie, though. You ever seen Driving Miss Daisy?
I thought it's not my type. I don't like a driving movie.
Anything with Morgan Freeman, you gotta love.
Look, Morgan Freeman is a god.
Yeah,
he deserves.
You gotta love that narrative. I swear.
God, I love it. He's fed up of doing it though.
I know.
But look, Spike Lee lost.
That's his moneymaker.
It is true.
But
Spike Lee lost again to a movie about driving. He said it himself. It's true. It's true. I gotta find this quote.
This clip for sure. I think Black Klansman should have been up there as one of the heavy favorites.
Oh yeah, no, it should have been.
But again, it's like, man. But again, I'm happy for Green Book nonetheless.
Great movie.
I want to see it now. I definitely will see it.
Look, everything on the Best Picture except for Roma and The Favorite, I want to see. So I've seen Black Klansman. I've seen Black Panther. Definitely going to see A Star Is Born because there's just so much positive.
I will definitely make an effort to see. I'm going to see Roma for sure now it's on Netflix. But I do want to see The Favorite just because. But period piece, it depends. You know what I mean?
I have to be in the mood for it. Yeah. And I watched the trailer and I'm like,
Well, look, again, Rachel Weisz and Emma Stone's in it, so, you know, those are my two favorite actresses. Yeah, I've seen the one, like, was it 1, 2, 3,
I've
four,
seen
half of it, half of the categories. But the ones that I've seen, like Stars Born and Black Klansman is like a toss-up, but I would have maybe edged it a bit more to Stars Born. So... yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Let's go over here. Yeah. Boom. So Al, how would you rate?
You?
Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
So you tallied, right?
Yes, I did, and it's a shocker. You know why?
Why?
It's a tie.
What?
It's a tie. We picked 5 correct categories.
You're including the ones where we both picked the same one,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So, like, out of 12, it's 5 out of 12 for the both of us.
Ooh.
So, I don't know. We can't do a tiebreaker until next year.
Yeah.
But, hey, I'm happy to co-win this.
I'm happy to co-win the award with you, Al. It's
but
a pleasure.
I asked, but next year it's with a vengeance. Like
you're coming back with a vengeance.
I want the win. I was actually hoping to like kick your ass with this category, but we'll have to wait till next year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Unless there's any other awards.
No, we're just. Okay. We'll do our own award show at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am, of course, Phil Better.
Mm-hmm. And I am Al on Movies. Al, a.k.a. My alias name is DJ Overflow.
_MTL.
_MTL.
So, yeah, this is the Hangover review of the Oscars. Well, not Hangover review. This is the Oscars Hangover. The Hangover Reviews is a great... Yeah, it's a great podcast, by the way, the Hangover Reviews. You should... it's a YouTube channel, sorry. What am I doing? My buddy Roy M. Spence reviews things with a hangover.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's very beneficial. He puts himself in those tough situations so that when you hit them, you already know. So make sure you go check out his. I'm gonna link it in the show notes down below and in that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is of course a special edition of the Phil Better Show. I am your host with the most, Phil Better. He is Al. You can go to his website, www.djoverflowmtl.com, and you can check out us at pavemedia.net.
Yeah.
/The Phil Better Show. You can find us all on social media. The Phil Better Show. Simple as that. That's Insta. That's Twitter. That's Facebook. Make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you share this. It's going live.
Yeah, show some love, man.
Please do.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much, and I wish you a pleasant day.
You're listening to a Pave Media Show.
Visit pavemedia.net for more podcast and video entertainment.